What's up? We're back again with another G.I. Joe. Da-da-da. Now you know. Knowing is half the battle. Got Mainframe here. This is Blaine. Hi, my name's Blaine Parker. Mainframe. Sorry. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Is he 178? Is that Misfits? We all won. Oh, that's 138. We all 138. We all 138. I think that's what it is. 138. We all 138. I think it's a Misfits song. I'm pretty sure. The old body Misfits. That everybody wears the shirt, but nobody knows who they are. Are you one of the people out there that's like a heavy metal person and then gets really ticked off? You see somebody wearing the shirt of a band that they don't listen to. I don't get ticked off. I just doesn't make any sense. Like I don't like the whole Harley thing. Like people wearing Harley shirts and you don't even own a Harley. Like what's the point? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just being a big fuddy-duddy. I don't know. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. And I actually do have the vintage O-ring of this, so we'll take a look at it. I'm going to pause this and get this out. Sorry, I was looking at his face and it just kind of don't really look like, well, of course, you know, the O-rings that not got the best facial features on them. But anyway, let's get this out of here real quick and let's look at it. We'll pause it again real quick and then we'll look at it. Be right back. Okay, we're back. What the heck? All right, we're back here. So, I'm kind of looking at this one over here and then looking at this one. Oh, Ben's like an action figure. His shoulder and arm, or whatever you want to call it, his pit thing as bad as Wetsuit. Man, Wetsuit was, he was making all sorts of noise, screeching and scratching. Like I said, once again, Ben's like an action figure. He feels pretty good in the ankle departments. Like I said on the last video of it, it seems like the last, few Joes I've looked at, it just seems like they've been really, sorry, I've gotten so, let's look at the accessories. I got so off the track, I started looking at that, because what it was is, there's two different heads. One's got like a gray hat and one's a dark hat. And I was trying to look at that and see which one was more, looked like the retro figure. And then I got myself all thrown off because then I started looking at everything. Squirrel. I don't know if you can see that or not. I don't know what that is. Some kind of little communicator, I'm going to guess. And then there's some other small doodad. I'm not sure what Mainframe was. I'm not sure if he was like some kind of communications guy or what he actually was. I don't even know what a mainframe is. What is a mainframe? I've heard that. Wait a minute. What? The whole mainframe. Is that electricity? Mainframe? All right. I'm not gonna sit here and try to figure it out because my brain will blow up. Goodness. Here you got him a backpack. I'm going to say he's got something to do with communications. Or maybe I'm wrong. Because I think this is a laptop. I guess that would be... I'm going to stop talking because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I guess having a laptop would be doing with communications, wouldn't it? I know you're not going to be able to see this. But if you can see there, it's got a little screen and got some stuff on it. Oh, there you can see it better. He's got a keyboard and everything. That's pretty cool. Definitely neat. Then got him some kind of handgun here. Going north. Got a little silver knife with some tape on it. And he's got a little hose. That looks like that goes to whatever this is, and that goes into here, it looks like. It looks like, does that plug into there? It's got some little thing here on the side. I don't know if that plugs into there somehow. I don't know. Anyway. Then we got this one here looks more like the, kind of the retro, the vintage figure, the O-ring figure than this one does. And he's just got a bowl cap here on with a communication set or a microphone or whatever you want to call it here. Maybe he's listening. Maybe he's pumping out some Pantera, some Slayer on that thing. He's listening to music. Yeah, here he is here. We got old Mainframe. Pretty cool. I'm trying to figure out. Like I said, man, I need to go back. My memory's so horrible. I need to go back and kind of remember him being on the cartoons, but I can't remember kind of what he did or a specific episode to bring up what he did on it. I don't know why. I can't. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Like I said, I just remember my names, but I can't recall. Well, I don't even recall the names. So here we go. Here I got the O-ring figure here. See, that helmet looks more like the old O-ring figure here. Let's see, he's got strap over, the strap just like he's got gloves on, got this dark helmet on with this little emblem on the front. He's got a gun here, and so does he. He's got this little sash or whatever you want to call this here going down there. Looks like they got the same kind of belt buckle. Now they don't have this little communication or thing here or a computer device. He don't have that on his leg. He does have a knife on this leg. It's like here's a little loose about him, but like I said, these are old. Not sure what year this one is, to be honest with you. My Mainframe. The face doesn't look the face kind of looks a little different. Like he looks like he might be. I don't know. The face looks a little different. But this face sculpt looks really good. And like I said, the hair looks pretty cool. I mean, it's amazing anymore how they do these things, especially the wrestling figures. How they look like the wrestlers now, just crazy looking. Some of them are almost scary looking. All right, so let's get him. Cool, man. Let's get his knife in here. Get him dressed up here. Let's see, I can show you. Here's his knife in. I don't like the guns being on there, kind of clean up in their face like this. I don't know. Just who carries their gun there? I try to carry mine concealed when I do carry. But I just don't want nobody to know I have it. Just, you never know. You never know. Okay, and then, okay, so this goes, guessing that goes in there. So, does that go in there? No, that can't go in there. So I'm guessing this is something he just carries. Once again, we're going to box that so I can see what's going on here. No. I don't know where he's got that thing in. Anyway, he's got the backpack here. Doesn't want to go in there. Now, does this fit on there some way? No. Anyway, I'm not going to mess with it. I don't know. For some, this here plugs into here. Then this plugs into this, which I have no idea what this is. And if I can get it in there. Man, that's not going in there. Well, get ready to stop this because this ain't going in there, I guess. There it goes. Something that's like that. I guess I don't know if that's some kind of handheld device. I don't what that is. Have no idea. Like I said, I don't know if I have accessories to him or not. Probably don't. A lot of times I buy them. Sometimes if I can't get in their hands, I don't force. I don't try to do it because I'm afraid I'm gonna break them. I thought I fixed his O-ring. He feels like he's a little loose. Maybe I did fix his O-ring. Could have swore I did. Pretty cool. Like I said, the face, I don't know if you can see this. The face sculpts just don't look like it's the same guy. But like I said, I know you can't see that. But like I said, these are nowhere near the quality of these anymore. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's we'll put the other head on and check him out. Maybe. Here he goes. There he is with that on there. Like I said, definitely prefer that look better just because it looks like the original, O-ring figure. Pretty cool. Awesome. Does he got these little things on his wrist here? Yeah, see, he's got these. He doesn't have that on his hands. Pretty neat. See if I can get him to stand better than I did another one. There you go. Mainframe. Hello, Mainframe. See if I can get him to stand too. Here you go. There we go. Pretty cool, man. Mainframe. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out because some of the G.I. Joes kind of had little buddies. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it was Wetsuit and who do I say? Leatherneck, and then there was always it was Bazooka and Dial Tone. I think always hung out together, and it seemed like Quick Kick was already in there too. I don't know. It just seems to me like whenever I think of G.I. Joe and like a little group hanging out was always Mutton Junkyard, Bazooka, Dial Tone, Quick Kick. Seemed like a Torpedo was always kind of with them too. And of course, Duke and Flint, and then Lady J and Scarlet. That's kind of ones I always remember. And, Snake Eyes. But that's the ones I always kind of remember, kind of hanging out. Oh, we can't forget Shipwreck. Jeez, now I'm going crazy now. I'm naming them all. But anyway, there we go. I'm going to leave it alone with that. There we go. Like I said, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. Thanks. Once again, thanks a lot for watching these goofy things. I know I'm not, entertaining or anything. I just kind of do these. I don't even know why. They're just fun for me to do, I guess. Something for me to do. I don't know. Hey, wait, why not? I just seen right now, it might be cool, which this guy's name is, I think his name is Pixel Dan, which he's got, 500 and something thousand subscribers, way more than me. But I seen where I kind of was scrolling on something where they said that Cody Rhodes watches him. I thought that was kind of cool. I thought maybe mine might pop up. Maybe Cody Rhodes might watch mine, even though I don't do a lot of wrestling. So you probably don't watch mine if I don't do wrestling. But I have seen a couple of videos where there's a couple of wrestlers. Cody Rhodes is one of them, and I can't remember the other guy's name. He was I think he's one of the members of. I think he might be in the member of the Bloodline or a newer guy. I'm not sure. I don't know his name, but he was kind of a big guy. But I think he's from Australia, I do believe. Guess he collects action figures too. I've seen a video where he was in the Dallas toy store or something like that, Houston or something. It's in Texas. That's all I know. It's some big toy store down there. I seen he was in there and he was buying stuff. And then of course you got the is it Big Bad Rubber guys? I think that's what they're called. It's them two guys that used to wrestle. I can't think of them guys' name, but I'm pretty sure they used to be on WWE at the time. They've got a really huge, but they've got a huge collection. It's crazy how much stuff they have. And I just now see where Scotty Ian has filled out and knocked down. Looks like he's taken out Dimebag Darrell and Keanu Reeves. Bill or Ted? Bill. I don't remember who Keanu Reeves was in that movie. He was Bill or Ted, one of the two. I don't remember. But my Scott Ian figure has fell over and knocked those over. Ain't that some stuff, man? Anyway, I've just started rambling about nothing. So, don't watch this part. Shut off. No, I'm joking. Please don't shut me off. Watch mine. Just, give me a chance, man. Give me a chance. Anyway, bye-bye. We'll see you.